What's been updated? Oh yeah, fragments. Give me them fragments, Gil. What up?
That is just one part of history.
Ophelia, Amlet, and Jorda. Okay, but first off though.
You're quite studious. How splendid.
May of 1854, the Jutland army marched on Ralgarod. Guerrilla forces proved troublesome, however, so to avoid any unnecessary casualties, the Jutland army dispatched Vanagend to aid the main force. The anti-Valkyria squad frequently answered requests of this nature. In this sense, the anti-Valkyria squad must have saved the lives of tens of thousands of Jutland soldiers from the newspapers of the time and letters from nobles and other power brokers. It's clear that their fellow countrymen regarded them as heroes. May 13th, 1854, the Jutland army began Operation Southern Wind. Their goal to capture the Rusi Empire's mountain fortress in Cavaltis. Opposition from General Gustav and the Valkyria resulted in total mission failure. However, and another defeat for Jutland. Known historically as the Great Battle of Cavaltis, both sides suffered tremendous losses. This large-scale battle was the key to turning point in the Liberation War, but I can't stop thinking about what the professor mentioned in her description of it. What does she mean when she says Valkyria spoke in another woman's voice? Will I find the answer hidden somewhere in the backstory of Circle of 5? Probably. So I'm assuming then, through some bullshittery,
that is just one part of history.
We're looking at a Hulk and Banner situation where the Valkyria is like channeling through Maria.
Hey, Jordan, I think you dropped something. Looks like a photo of some kid?
Oh, thanks. That's something important to me.
Is that?
My son, yeah.
Whoa, hold the limworm. You've got a kid?
Yeah, my beautiful boy. His name's Jamil. Right now he lives with his mother in the countryside. I haven't been able to see him for a while, so I carry this photo around at all times. It's my good luck charm.
He's so cute! Doesn't really look like you though, huh?
Yeah, you got that right. He gets all his looks from his mother. My genes had no say in the matter. But he says he wants to become a soldier like me when he grows up. It seems his dream is to be part of Vanagend.
Wow, how exciting!
Still, I'm a little conflicted. I shouldn't be saying this as a soldier, but I'd rather not see my own child go to war.
It must be hard. My mother didn't want to let me fight.
My mom and pops were the same way, but they've come around.
That's what being a parent is. Which is why I want to win this war quickly and give my son a peaceful country. By the time he's old enough to be a soldier, there shouldn't be any wars or economic blockades. The best thing is to be a big-bellied soldier who takes peace for granted.
I'm sure we'll make that happen.
Here, you don't want to lose this again. Oh, there's something written on the back.
Wait. No, that's...
It must be a little note from your son. Let's see. Dad, be the best captain you can be. Captain?
Jordan, did you...
It's just a dad trying to act cool. Keep this a secret from Captain Amlet, okay?
Alright, fair enough. Wait, single father? It just said... What? Single father? What the what? Okay. So I've got... So that's Tilda. That's Miranda in the middle. So Tilda, Miranda, and then the 5. Alright.
I wonder whether Amlet's picky eating has improved.
Huh. The captain's a picky eater?
Indeed. He had a terribly imbalanced diet during our institute years, and I often had to chide him for it.
Your Highness scolded the captain? Huh.
My word, Amlet Gronkair. You left your carrots untouched. Your other vegetables, too.
Not again.
Meat and eggs alone do not make for balanced nutrition. This pickiness is most unbecoming in a boy your age, Amlet. I have always eaten every dish presented to me. Now listen, vegetables are very high in nutritional value.
Wait, we've seen this.
Oh, stop right there.
Why was it marked as new?
I shan't let you get away till you have eaten your carrots, Amlet Gronkair.
I can only imagine the look on the captain's face.
Now I feel nostalgic. Do you suppose he still avoids eating his carrots? Oh, I have not seen him around today.
The captain's gone out. Something about needing to submit paperwork somewhere.
Have you ever seen the captain not clean his plate, though?
Now that you mention it, I think he's always eaten everything on his plate.
Then he no longer has any likes or dislikes. He has somehow managed to become even less endearing.
So that peasant has a particularly picky palate. Hark! 'Tis Amlet. What the deuce is he gaping at? Is that the mess menu?
Carrot day. Think I'll go check in on Basil.
Can it be? He makes extra work for himself to avoid consuming carrots. What a child! But now I know his deep, dark secret. I'll share this tasty tidbit with everyone and utterly humiliate him. Hello, lovelies! What perfect timing! Listen! Mere moments ago, Amlet was...
What? There's no way the captain would do something so childish.
Come again? No, it's true, Miss Bridget. I saw it with my own two eyes just right now.
Just because you two don't get along...
It seems the only child here is you. Let's go, Helena.
Damnations! Curse that Amlet! Curse him!
Oh, there's... Oh. Oh, everyone has two. Oh, everyone has two then. Oh, God. Oh, God. Everyone has two. Oh, dear. Okay.
Amlet Gronkair! Amlet Gronkair! My word, whatever is that face? Are you still fussing over my enrollment in this squad?
I've made peace with it. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though. What do you want?
Bridget has been looking all over for you, Amlet Gronkair. She wishes to speak to you about the other day's training simulation. I cannot stop thinking of it myself. Daryl and Jordan were especially skilled at leading their teams, thanks to their years of military experience. Helena and Bloom were in sync, being childhood friends, while Tilda's and Isaac's unique styles were wonderful to behold. Sarah and I found it all to be quite a thrill. What do you think, Amlet Gronkair? Amlet Gronkair?
Call him
You don't
Amlet.
have to say the whole thing.
Pardon?
My name. Why do you always say it in full? You've done that ever since we met.
Ah, well, that is...
Hey, did you hear? Hamlet ranked top of the class again. He's supposedly the best student the Institute's ever seen.
So what? He's a little more skilled than we are. Who cares? He's just some loser orphan. Gronkhair isn't even his real last name. He gets special treatment because people pity him.
Ha, you're right. Gronkhair. What a social parasite. Huh?
Your words are poison. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
But Princess Ophelia!
Have you not seen how hard he works? While here you idly stand doing what? His bloodline has no bearing on the accolades he earns. He is many times nobler than you two. No heritage entitles you to belittle hard workers while shirking your own duties. Should anyone else dare to speak ill of his family name, tell them this. The Princess of Jutland calls the name of Amlet Gronkhair with pride.
What?
Well, 'tis nothing. I simply prefer the way it sounds.
Just call me Amlet.
But
It'll be easier for both of us.
I understand. Very well, Amlet. That was the first time you have made a request of me.
And?
I dare say I rather enjoyed it.
So easy to please.
Amlet?
What?
I merely wish to call out your name. How was it? Easier to answer to, I hope.
That sigh. He's like, oh god, what have I done? What have I created? Oh. But okay, so everyone has two. Everyone has two. Oh god, and here I thought I was almost done. I could do my team whatever I wanted, but no!
How dare you call yourself a senior officer after that?
I'm so sorry, Your Highness.
Shouldn't a man of your rank be held to higher standards? Those in positions of responsibility should lead by example. Yet here you are, setting a bad precedent for everyone.
There she goes, lecturing senior officers. Just like back in school.
The punishment you inflicted upon that student was unjust.
They broke the rules!
Yet here you are, laying judgment without due diligence.
A blatant violation doesn't require an investigation.
What if there were extenuating circumstances? You cannot be certain when you base your verdict on appearances alone. Rather than punishing people as guilty till proven innocent, we must work together toward prevention and rehabilitation.
How old is
Or
this
do
girl?
you presume to serve a justice higher than the crown?
How old is this girl here? It's like an 8-year-old talking down
It's
to
like
you.
Nothing's changed. Has she forgotten she's in the military?
Or do you presume to... Oh,
There we go.
my apologies, sir. That was completely out of line.
What?
I forgot my station as a Vanergan soldier. I am certainly in no position to be voicing my opinion to a senior officer. Oh dear, I've been acting this way to the captain too. When I disagree with something, I simply cannot stay quiet. Even Gadot warned me to mind myself just the other day. I am terribly sorry, sir. 'Twas much too impertinent of me. Please reprimand me however you see fit.
No, I cannot. For me to do such a thing to the princess.
Please, I beg of you. Disciplinary action is clearly needed.
I see. Then... ahem. Yes. Well, your behavior toward me was truly
Wonderful.
What?
What?
Yeah, what?
Carry on. Just as you are now, and continue to scold me.
What?
Scold you?
Right. If there's anything I can improve on, you have leave to admonish me anytime you please. Am I understood, Ophelia?
I understand. I will keep scolding as best I can, sir.
What?
At
What?
ease.
What?
What the?
What? Okay. That exists. That exists. Alright. Cool. So that's...
There's much we can learn by revisiting the past.
Alright, that's everyone's first one, apart from Tilda. And Miranda now. Oh dear. Oh dear, okay. I've got Amlet second, but everyone else I've only got the first, so I'm gonna have to cycle through peeps again. Oh dear, okay.
Then allow me to continue.
By all means.
So, it really was Miss Maria's voice.
How many times you gonna repeat that? Am already said so.
But it makes no sense!
I know what I heard. It's not a voice I'd ever forget. It was Miss Maria's.
On that day, we saw her being taken away by the Empire. After Claudius became emperor, there were rumors that the women from conquered lands became his concubines.
And that's when we figured Miss Maria was still alive.
We rose up against Ruse to save her and avenge our friends.
Ever since I heard about the pendant, I couldn't shake off the notion that she had already been killed. If we were unable to save her, we would settle things by avenging her death. At least, that's what I had thought. I don't understand what's happening to Miss Maria.
Hey, I thought some of the lore was just being obtuse, so I didn't mention it before.
What was it?
A few stories mention a human vessel was needed to summon a Valkyria.
What? Are you saying she's being possessed by a Valkyria?
That's a little hard to believe.
You're the one who heard her voice, Sam. What do you think?
If she's still alive somehow, we need to save her. Nothing's changed.
Where are you headed? What's wrong?
I have a funeral to attend.
Oh, for Lieutenant Villefort.
Him, huh?
He's dead? Then we lost a good man. Even if he was a pain in the ass.
This is a callous statement, but it was good that he died.
Well, fuck you, sir.
Then you shouldn't have said it. He didn't stand in our way.
She right.
So what if he didn't? What if he had disclosed everything to the princess? Our pure-hearted princess would put an end to the battle immediately. We must avoid that at all costs.
Solomon. Gadot didn't fault us for our decision. He fought for his country to the very end.
He said everything he did was for the love of his country.
Something's wrong with all of you. Amlet aside, why are you two making that face? Violet? Freet?
The princess must be taking it hard. She looked up to him like an older brother or something, yeah?
His death hasn't been made public. The paper focused on the princess's song driving back the Valkyria. Not exactly stretching the truth with that one.
She's still trying to reason with the Prince of Ipseria.
She wants to tell him to join hands with her to defeat a mutual enemy, right?
Not quite. Ophelia wants him to behave like a proper prince.
She asked that? On the battlefield?
Yeah. But the prince wouldn't hear any of it. He actually accused Jutland of invading Ipseria.
We invaded?
Damn, that's pretty harsh.
So that's how he sees it. Interesting fellow.
He maintains his loyalty to the Emperor.
Is there a possibility he's been brainwashed?
Considering how much he's been augmented, you gotta wonder.
I am glad that literally everyone's just like, fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Gadot was cool. Everyone's just like, nah, fuck you, Solomon. He was a good boy.
He looked like a man who wouldn't die, even if you killed him.
Indeed. He was a force to be reckoned with.
He was the foundation of our unit, on the battlefield and in our hearts. We must see this through without him now.
We'll have to make do.
Right. For Gadot.
Rest in peace, knowing I'll fill the hole you left behind.
Oh, try thinking about the good times you had with him, Fifi.
Nay, 'tis impossible to do so just now, but one day.
What's Hamlet gonna say if anyone asks why did he stand there in front of the Valkyria and do nothing? Because he can't say, yo, she spoke to me in the voice of my mother. Because that would be complicated. That'd be complicated to explain.
Admiral Mecklenburg.
Oh my, it's a rare treat for you to be the one initiating the conversation. Well, what can I do for you?
Do you accept how the previous battle went?
Hmm?
The Valkyria. Because of her, you lost many of your subordinates.
Take it easy. Compared to Jutland's losses, it's peanuts. Besides, those soldiers gave their lives for His Majesty. They died with honor. What more could an army grunt ask for? Lighten up a little. Wars are like carnivals, so let's have some fun and enjoy the ride, shall we?
And how about that?
Fun? Your subordinates were senselessly slain.
Look, I get it. I do. But it's all part of the master plan. His Imperial Majesty's plan.
Huh?
More importantly, this is what it means to use the Valkyria. That's the price we pay for a weapon of that caliber.
And you consent to this?
When we die, that's that. Our army, the enemy, you, me, the Emperor, we all end the same. Death is the great equalizer. So the real winner is the one who lives life to the fullest.
And he's going to accept that as an answer. Do anything and say, oh yeah, the Emperor wanted this. And he'll be like, ah shit man, okay, cool. Should have said so. Another fragment. Alright, cool. Whom?
There's much we can learn by revisiting the past.
You lied to me. Oh no, fragments in this one.
You're quite studious.
I am.
How splendid.
Well, that's quite the 180.
I can't believe it. It's like people think you started the war. At first, the thought of liberation was appealing. Friet Eriksson's columns made me hopeful for the change Jutland would bring to Europa. But then, we started hearing facts that didn't quite line up with Mr. Eriksson's accounts. Yet despite this, the tone of his arguments remained the same.
That's enough. They're all the same. Are you going to let me keep writing? Is it affecting sales?
As a matter of fact, yes. Listen, Friet. I'm sorry, but we gotta cut your column.
I had a hunch.
It's what the suits want. I can't do anything about it.
Don't worry about it. If there's no longer an audience for my writing, it is what it is.
Maybe you could write something that helps bring the war to an end.
I don't think so. I believe this war is necessary. Once a punch is thrown, there's no taking it back. And I'll stand by that belief to the bitter end.
I see.
Would it be better to avoid war altogether? Sure. But it was our right to start this war.
Our right?
Jutland was on the brink of poverty because of the embargo. We needed to start this war to survive. If there's one thing I've learned from all this, it's that some things can't be achieved without a fight.
When the war's over, will you write for us again?
If you'll have me.
So what are you going to do now that you can't write for the paper? Or are you going to write for a different paper?
From whence did these underground papers come? Likely from within the military itself. Heed their warning! 'Tis clear that war is futile. Unless we cease and desist, we will gain nothing but more casualties.
I'd like everyone to consider the following. The only basis that Councilman Lindegard has for this doubt is an anonymous underground paper. It's utter foolishness to suggest ending the war on something so questionable.
The documents are anonymous, true. I have proof, however, that they are indeed connected to our armed forces. The death toll of those the Valkyria killed at the Battle of Kovaltis is in fact 5 times higher than the army reports. This was no victory, but a tragic defeat, and falsifying the truth of the matter makes a mockery of our fallen soldiers.
Then would you?
Please, hear me out. The anti-Valkyria squad, our kingdom's supposed war heroes, have yet to show demonstrable results. That much is proven. Surely you realize how much Vandergand has already drained our national budget. We paid for the wolves of war. What we got are paper tigers.
You would dare slander the squad that liberated not only our country, but many others in that manner.
This is reality, not calumny. We need to withdraw. Even as a proponent of the war, would you not agree that more fighting is meaningless from a diplomatic standpoint? Jutland has done more than enough to show off its strength. Now we should parley with the Empire and the major powers. Believe me, the violence can end. Let us stop this war!
While I understand your anti-war sentiment, my issue is the fact that you were doing really nothing while the country was on the brink of collapse. Yeah. The last 2 battles haven't been great. And you're
This
saying war
is a
isn't
true
like
story.
the answer. But before the war, when the country was literally dying, you were in the Empire, chilling. So it's like, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, before the war, you were kind of profiting. You were doing pretty well when the country was in collapse. So it's hard to take your words at face value.
Meanwhile, an underground paper was distributed throughout Jutland, stating that reports on the last battle were lies.
I've read that document. It's true that the Valkyria was pushed back with Ophelia's song, but the death toll was larger than the press stated. It was very aggressive in tone. Things like the operation was a failure, or that they achieved nothing.
That document spread instantly and largely affected the country's morale. They first directed their anger toward Freet the traitor, namely his column that's been in support of the war.
Well, there goes another job. Public opinion is swayed so easily. Nice to know where they stand, though. I wasn't for it at first either, but there's no stopping things now.
Parliament was in chaos, too. Lindegard claimed the paper was an indictment from within the military and took action.
Councilman, you shall manipulate the masses no more.
What are you referring to?
Reports of your schemes are trickling in from across Europa, such as news of your backroom dealings with a major power.
How very interesting.
I did not spend all that time negotiating for the embargo's peaceful abolition because I enjoyed Ruse's wintry weather. Nor did I earn the Emperor's trust for the pleasure of his company.
I am aware.
Even now I have eyes and ears everywhere. Informants working for world peace, not for shady deals or unscrupulous favors. Though I failed to prevent this war, I intend to end it. With my own 2 hands if need be.
I remain steadfast in my belief that we should continue the war. As I said in Ipsaria, this is a revolution.
I wonder what His Royal Majesty will have to say about that.
I will follow what His Majesty says. Naturally.
I certainly hope so.
If there's one thing I will give this story props for compared to the other 3 games, it's focused on the politics that goes into a war. That's quite interesting. All the other games have been like just boots on the ground and their story, but this is the second game's not really, but this one.
Nothing's malfunctioning. Pretty sure the Valkyria song didn't leave any nasty after effects.
I see.
Better safe than sorry, though. I'll look into it a bit for you and your squad mates. Because we've got a long way to go in this war.
Please do.
Anyway, things have gotten kind of weird around town. Folks are giving off some bad vibes. Hope it doesn't bite us in the ass.
Color is gone. The color in the world is gone.
Nice.
I mean, you're right. I mean, perhaps. Any circles? No.
Come on in. Come back anytime.
I shall. Basil's. Since everyone has 2, I'm going to be cycling through people again. So...
What do you want? How about this? How about this? Pretty good, yeah? How about this? How about this?
Ah, curses. To get up this girl's attack, it takes that much. She is... Wow. Wow, this girl requires... This girl requires so much. Wow. This girl requires so damn much. Okay. Jesus. I have no reason not to invest in Ophelia. But I'd rather wait until I have more Ragnite to spend.
See ya.
Come on in.
Nothing sells for
Come
anything.
back anytime.
Nothing sells for anything. Wow.
Welcome. Have a good one.
Okay. Jesus. Actually, let me check. Let me check something. Don't start a cutscene. Goddamn.
What's going on?
We have been waiting for you, Hamlet. I want to introduce you to someone who wishes to enlist. Lieutenant Villefort, at your service.
Villefort.
Miranda is my lady-in-waiting. My most trusted bodyguard. She is also Gadot's younger sister.
My Ragnite aptitude's in the same class as my brother's. As for my combat skills, I was trained by the Royal Guard's finest.
Good! Then let's move right on to the enlistment test.
Yeah, let's do it!
We can't give you special treatment just because you're Gadot's sister.
Naturally.
Should your abilities be as bounteous as your beauty, Miss Miranda, we'll get along rather ravishingly.
Jeez, sad sack. Too soon. This alright by you, Captain?
Do whatever you want.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, Isaac kind of needs to chill. It's like, yo, your brother just died. Wanna fuck? It's like, man. Like, I know you're tasteless as shit, but come on. Bruh. God.
First, some warm-ups. Destroy the targets that I specify in the training grounds. That's all. Easy, right?
Very well. Let's begin.
One moment, please. Your Highness, this is Gadot's sword. My brother's. Is that all right, Amlet?
So Gadot dies and we just swap him out. Cool.
I can feel him. My brother is with me.
Sure.
Let's go, Gadot.
Yeah, he's just swapped out entirely. Swapped out entirely. Did they swap out her battle palette as well? Literally swapped out his battle. She's just Gadot. She's just Gadot, but female. Alright.
Commencing operation. We're in range.
Nothing was lost.
Day is on.
Wow. Nothing was lost with Gadot's death.
Now,
Gadot died for nothing.
take this. Take this. We did it.
Gadot who? Man died for nothing. Wow. That's alright.
Take this. Take this. Excuse me.
She has the same potentials as well. Literally, he died for nothing. Literally, his death means jack shit to my team.
Did it.
Like, yeah, from a narrative standpoint, sure. But within the game, his death meant shit all.
Excuse me.
All it really meant is that we can get another waifu on the team. He died for waifus, that's it.
Next, a mock battle with us.
Man getting shit on.
Bring it on.
Do your best, Lieutenant.
If you have a hard time against those excitable meatheads, you aren't worth considering. Is that clear?
Let's see what you got.
Okay, but I'm gonna switch to my wife. So excuse me for a second. It's all well and good, Miranda, but...
I'll show you how to
But...
fight. Don't look away. I won't go easy.
But...
You're gonna get
Run away now.
The fuck is... Alright.
Don't look away. No way!
Won't work on her.
Try again.
Pierce.
sick of this.
Excuse me.
Be gone!
I shall give it my all!
Go in.
Watch out! It's hot!
Don't look away.
Don't piss me off!
Pierce! Now I'm mad!
Be gone.
Let's do this!
Look at this bad
Don't
bitch.
look away.
Look at this bad bitch.
Here I go!
Not done yet! Really mad! Not done yet!
Guard!
What?
She gives zero fucks. Bridget gives zero fucks about you people.
Oh, let's go! Let's sync up!
Here I go!
I'm going in.
Earthquake!
Watch out! It's hot!
Let's sync up!
I lend you.
Bridget gives zero fucks.
Pretty good.
She's the real deal. I'm blown away.
Does that mean she passes?
Not yet.
Ready when you are.
Give me all you got.
Won't work on me! Take this! Let's clean them up!
I mean, it makes sense why Amulet would be weak to ice or weak to water. His biggest thing is to fire.
Won't work on me! Excuse me. I can't show any weakness. I am with you. I'm the pride of a royal guard.
You'll regret this.
The exact same potential.
That all you got? Take the offensive. That all you got?
What?
Take the offensive.
Oh, that's actually. Oh. I should have done that with the other guys.
Well done.
Should have done that with the other guys, honestly.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
And she starts at Gadot's. Literally, his death meant nothing. That's mad rude.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Amazing!
Whoa! She was able to hold her own against that monster.
She's really something else. Now I gotta push myself harder.
Wait, does that mean you want to get even tougher?
Yeah. Got a problem with that?
Not at all. Just means I'll have to try harder too.
At any rate, I'm surprised she could keep up with the captain. Unless he was holding back.
Considering our captain's customary crudeness, to conduct himself that courteously is inconceivable.
True. As a result, we were able to clearly see her real abilities.
No complaints here. Give her a pass.
What say you, Amlet?
That weapon symbolizes the anti-Valkyria squad. While you wield it, you're one of...
Oh, Miranda, you did it! Yes!
All right, let's
Cut the
get
man
on
off.
with a welcome party. To the tavern!
Why not go to my place? There's plenty to eat and drink there.
Hey, you guys. Think of the situation we're in. Stay in the cafeteria.
Brother.
Huh? What's up?
Nothing.
You waiting for those two? I wonder what's holding them up.
Bah! There he goes again, confabulating with Miss Ophelia. Perhaps that peasant ought to be put in his proper place.
I'll go hurry them along.
No, it's fine. Let's get going.
Was I too forward?
No.
Yes.
'Tis strange. Before he passed away, I took for granted how often he protected me, how much I depended on him. Only now do I realize how hard it is to be strong on my own. Until we defeat the Valkyria, we'll never know true liberty. Thus, I wish to find my own strength, for Jutland and Gadot.
That's the first time you've ever said anything about stopping the Valkyria. Do you want vengeance for what it did to Gadot?
I would be lying if I said revenge had not occurred to me. For when Gadot fell, I felt naught but a blinding hatred. By now, I've witnessed many soldiers fall in battle. I used their sacrifices to hold myself upright, to stay motivated. But watching Gadot die before my eyes, there was nothing righteous about my anger. Just a selfish intent to kill. However, my vengeful desires are subsiding, replaced by a newfound determination to fight for my country and people.
That's because you're royalty.
Perhaps.
Not all of us have the responsibilities of a princess to distract us from the pain of loss.
Please wait. It is just as you say. I grew up in a palace, the lap of luxury. 'Tis true, I knew nothing of hardship, let alone how to deal with my emotions.
Are you going to deny your true feelings?
Huh?
I've been thinking about what the prince said, that we invaded Ipsyria. I've also been thinking about what you said to him. It's all a matter of perspective, really.
Just so. I, the liberating princess, he, the invaded prince. Still, why does he reject his crown and countrymen for ruse?
He'll turn up again. When he does, ask him.
And what will you do then?
Protect you, that is all.
Yoo-hoo! Come on, Fifi!
Coming! Everyone's waiting for us.
I'll catch up later. Still want to get in some practice.
Very well. I will let the others know.
For Jutland.
Oh, yeah! I'll take that. I guess Gadot's death is going to be the turning point in Hamlet's character as well. Just to be fair, if anyone's death, it would be Gadot's.